So in this video, I'm going to talk about the power of your words, which is a very important topic, the power of your words. How much does it mean what you say? You know what I'm saying? What you say to yourself, what you say out loud, what you say to other people, you know what I'm saying? What you write down, these are your words. I assure you there is an immense amount of power in your words. A lot of people don't see it based on the inconsistency in their word. And you have what I call white noise. All of that BS, okay? But this inconsistency causes a problem, and it limits people's belief about the ultimate value and power behind your words. At the end of the day, your words are extremely powerful. Now, self-talk is going to be one of the most important things when it comes to experiencing and expressing the power of your words. It doesn't matter whether you do mantras or you do incantations or you have long drawn out conversations with yourself. Like you talk to yourself on a regular basis. You talk about what you're doing, what your goals is, your belief in your accomplishment of the goals, your inclination for achievement and all of that. Now, the key thing to it is the sincerity in your belief. Okay? The key thing to the power in your words is the sincerity in your belief. Okay? You want to get to a point where you can consistently say good things about yourself, your direction, your will to accomplish, what you're going to do in your life, and all of that jazz. When you can say that with a sincere belief that you will accomplish everything that you set out to do. Now, don't get me wrong, the words are important, okay? The words are extremely important. But the belief is also extremely, or at least equally, if not more, important, okay? Because beliefs set the parameters for your reach. This is just facts of life. Now, the power of your words. How do you use this? You know what I'm saying? When you're coming up with different ideas, okay, you're going to take the time to map out what you want to do, how you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's always a good idea to write this stuff down. Be very adamant, be very open when you exploring ideas in your mind. You know what I'm saying? And also be very specific. The specificity is extremely important as well, because you want to have this picture in your mind, this vision of what what the reality is that you're creating, okay, which will ultimately become your reality. And this is a process in life that if we consciously go through, then we're in total control and have the power to dictate what our life shall be. And to actually understand this and go at it on a conscious level, you do it enough and it becomes self-conscious. You know what I'm saying? And it's like things just start happening in your life. Opportunities continue to present themselves. You know what I'm saying? Myself, I've seen many times where I'm constantly talking about something. I make predictions and stuff like that with a sincere belief and understanding that this is possible, that I'm on the track to do this. And then lo and behold, boom, the opportunity pops up, whether I'm ready for it or not. So the best thing that you could do is actually prepare yourself and act like you believe in the things that you're saying. You know what I'm saying? It ain't enough. The word in itself is not enough. You know what I'm saying? What you want to actually do is have that thought pattern in the direction. You know what I'm saying? And actually, your words are part of your thoughts. Okay, your words are part of your thoughts, and that thought being manifested through word, and that word becomes manifest through action. I mean, this is like the key to life. You know what I'm saying? Which I referred to before as a God quality, things they do. You know what I'm saying? You have that consistently in your makeup, in your being. You know what I'm saying? You think things, you say things, you do things in a consistent pattern. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, you determining what your life is. Now, what you want to avoid is the negativity. You want to know it. You want to avoid the naysayers. You know what I'm saying? You want to avoid giving them real estate in your mind. Okay, when you get these this negative energy coming into you, it don't matter who it comes from. You know what I'm saying? You might hear something from somebody else, and then you start regurgitating that from yourself, and then you bring it from yourself. So you bring it from the inside out. You know what I'm saying? Somebody brings something into you, and then you start regurgitating it, and you start bringing it out, and it comes out in your conscious thought process, in the words that you speak to yourself and out loud and to other people, and it ultimately manifests in your actions. You know what I'm saying? If you keep allowing yourself to allowing your environment, the environment of your mind, to be affected by negative people, you keep putting this trash in your mind, then you just like throwing it up and playing around with it and shit like that, and that becomes a problem for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that you have to necessarily avoid negativity altogether in order to have a measure of success. No, that shit is virtually impossible. You know what I'm saying? Because there's quote unquote good and bad in the world. You know what I'm saying? And there's quote unquote good and bad in virtually every person that exists on this planet, and every being. You know what I'm saying? Every being or entity that exists on this planet, there is what can be construed as a perspective of good and bad that comes from it. You know what I'm saying? So to avoid that completely, virtually impossible. You know what I'm saying? But being infinitely positive, greater than all negativity, is just that. When you put your energy into focusing on positivity, you overcome all of the negativity. You know what I'm saying? Your positive energy, which is your nature, okay? Your nature is progression. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's honestly past the day that you die, because what you put into this physical plane has the potential and opportunity, and the natural its natural state is to continue to grow. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you have kids, 9 times out of 10, your kid might have a kid, your kid might have 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? You become more and more and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you see anything in nature grow. You know what I'm saying? As in accordance with, you know what I'm saying, you plant a seed, then it grows up a tree, and that tree comes to bring to fruition multiple seeds. You know what I'm saying? This is progression is the natural progression of life. You know what I'm saying? To grow is only natural. When you understand that, and that is essentially what the being born in natural order, the Musali, infinitely positive, greater than all negativity, that infinity sign plus greater than a negative sign, that's what it means. It's identifying your true nature, which is perpetual growth. Now, when you're able to consciously identify with that and subconsciously act on that, then you're bringing to fruition all of these positive thoughts that you have in your mind that are overriding any negativity that you encounter. You know what I'm saying? This should be your life. It's actually natural order. That's all it is, really. You know what I'm saying? Now, this aspect of understanding the power of your words. Your words are manifested in your thoughts and in what you say out of your mouth, what you write, okay? Type, whatever, and all of that, okay? And then having the energy consistent with your thought word, you produce or you manifest an action consistent with your thoughts and your words. You know what I'm saying? GQ, the God quality. I mean, in all honesty, it's an amazing life. You should never allow yourself to stray from it. You know what I'm saying? And you want to be conscious of it. You know, you want to be ever conscious of it. And in doing so, what you'll produce is a subconscious mental pattern where it seems like everything you do works. Now, if that's the stage that you really want to be at, you know what I'm saying? You say stuff and it happens. You know what I'm saying? You want something that comes to fruition. You know what I'm saying? You look for something, the opportunity arises. You know what I'm saying? This is achievable. Simple as that. It's achievable. You know what I'm saying? And you'll get to do it when you understand the process and just live with it. Simple and plain.